So, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Oh, well, thank
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
you. What do you want to know?
Your name?
Okay, I'm Peter, local. Used to drink here, lived here for the last 32 years.
Oh, okay.
Before that, Pimlico, this is where I'm from. What else?
What do you do for a living?
Well, these days I work at a children's nursery
Okay.
and run the quiz here
Indeed.
as well. I used to do a lot of other things, but that's in the past.
That's in the past. Very good. And how long have you been doing the quiz at the Alma?
July 2015.
Over 4 years.
Yeah.
A lot of Sunday nights. And the quiz is quite successful.
I get the impression people like it.
Excellent. And what type of crowd do you get for the quiz?
They're largely, it's largely a young crowd. We get some of the more professional
Okay.
quiz players coming in. I tried to structure it so it's not so good for them, which is why the kids like it, I think.
Good. Very good. And do you have any regular winners, or is it different people every week?
It's different every week. There's one or two very clever people that dip in,
Okay.
but they're asked to not dip in too often.
Very good. Okay.
But I mean, you're talking like one person on his own coming in and winning against teams of 8. Stuff like that.
Quite a clever guy.
Yeah.
And what are the prizes?
It's a £50 bar tab for the winners. Then it's sort of wine and chocolate.
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 What chocolate?
Oh, all sorts of chocolates. Try and make it sort of for 5. Yeah, probably for 5
What
or 6
chocolate would
teams.
be the star of the show?
Everyone likes Toblerone. Everyone likes Maltesers. Go down very well. Of course, one of the upper prizes are the Star Bars.
Star bars.
Go down very well indeed.
Everyone loves a star bar.
Yeah, we get through quite a lot over the year.
Excellent. And how do you find the quiz? Wintertime, summertime, up or down, or?
Summertime is quieter. You've got more things in the way, and people are out more. Winter's very good. I'd expect 50 people playing on a decent night, maybe 80 on a very good night once or twice a year.
Excellent. And you enjoy the quiz? Do you get a kick out? Do you get a laugh?
Very much. Love it.
Excellent.
They're meant to be fun, they're meant to be funny, they're meant to be cryptic. I really enjoy writing them.
I've heard some of them are very, very cryptic.
Yeah.
Very, very cleverly put together, but not very easy to answer.
You played and you came third.
I came
on
third
Sunday, which
on 2 occasions, but yeah, on Sunday I came third.
Yeah.
I was quite proud of that.
Well, it's I think 14, 15 teams playing. So.
Yeah, there was a lot. Yeah, it wasn't just there was 4 teams when we came third.
Yeah.
Very good. And what's your favourite tipple at the Alma?
This
Lagunitas.
Lagunitas, it's very, very nice.
Very nice. And how long ago were you drinking at the Alma?
Oh, 32 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what was the pub like then?
Strange, very different. Not many people came in. The whole back of the pub over there was a snooker room. There wasn't no ladies.
There was no ladies toilet?
There was either a ladies that you had to go upstairs and use the pub's own one, or you actually had to go out to somewhere else.
Wow.
It was an odd place.
You get away with that now.
Tired, tobacco stained.
Carpets, curtains, that kind of thing? Or?
Certainly not wooden floors. I can't remember.
Were the windows like that, or were they one pane? The bay windows here, they're all in little sections. Can you remember?
I think they were like that.
Yeah, 'cause I remember seeing an old photograph and it was just one single pane. I think maybe some vehicle came through the window one time or something, I'm not sure. I'm sure in every quiz they have the occasional cheat that comes along. So your particular quiz, your particular questions, I know you do a theme on each round, is it easy for somebody to use Google to catch the theme, or would it just be individual answers if they were to cheat and be dishonest?
The themes are there to help people.
Yeah.
You know, it's not to make it more difficult. It seems to help.
Yeah.
So it's the other way around. As soon as people crack the thing,
Yeah.
people say, "Oh, I got things right. I didn't even know I knew."
Yeah.
You know, that sort of.
Well, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
To crack the thing using Google sounds a bit crazy. I don't know how they do that. It's, you know, some are quite well hidden, some are really easy, you know.
I do remember you caught somebody one night, and they admitted it, but you penalised them a couple of points or something.
Oh, I mean, if anybody's doing that, I just say, okay, you do, you know, you knock 10 points off and then you can't win.
Exactly, you certainly can't
So what's the
win, no.
point?
No, I do remember, and they admitted it as well as they were leaving, but I just don't see the point myself.
No, I mean, the idea is this is meant to be a fun quiz
Of course,
for people.
exercise your brain.
Yeah, why do it?
Hurt your head.
You're not playing for a £500.
No,
You know, something that's been running for 3 months before anybody's going to win it or something.
a couple of Star Bars and a bottle of wine.
Somebody said to me, what they really like here is that the pub doesn't do things like that. It's there's a £50 bar tab every week.
Yeah.
And if it's good enough, you will get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think it's a good idea because it's, as you said, it's not a massive jackpot.
Yeah.
This time when it then the jackpot goes down to nothing, and I think a quiz loses momentum. Then once it's won, it goes back down to 50 quid the next week. It could be £1,000, and then people go, "Oh, I'm not bothered with that."
Yeah, and they
Until
don't
it builds
bother
up
to come
again.
in.
Yeah. So I think
No, but
just keep it
yeah.
friendly the way it is. A £50 bar tab, bottle of wine, and chocolate.
I mean, 2 weeks ago, a couple got it.
Yeah.
They never won before, and most of the rest of the team hadn't turned up, so they were ecstatic.
Yeah.
They won, and it's £25 each. That's quite nice.
The guy's actually an actor.
Is he?
Liam,
Oh, okay.
he's from Fermanagh, I think.
All right.
And he's been in a few Irish movies. I think he was in Snatch.
Well, you had,
But they won again Sunday just gone. They were sitting here.
Same. Oh, as a larger team.
As a larger team, yeah.
Oh,
Same
okay.
guy. Same guy.
I'll have to think.
He'll be back next week.
Can't have three.
Spend his
Can't
50
have
quid,
three.
don't worry.
But I mean, you've had other actors as regulars here, haven't you?
Yeah, there's been a few. Who do we have? Hugo Spear.
Yeah.
He was here. We've had some musicians come in. Liam Gallagher was one.
Yeah.
We have you, very famous quiz master in town.
Yeah, sure.
Very true. The local area itself, obviously you've been living here for 32 years, you like it.
No, I like it a lot. It's got an amazing history.
It has.
I've done a couple of local history walks and talks just about the area. I mean, you go through it's amazing because I mean, it's originally the area was Islington, which
Yeah.
was a village, and Newington Green,
Yeah.
which was a hamlet, and that was it. Because all the other bits, and you could look down here up at Highbury Barn that Jack Straw came and burnt down.
That's right.
It must have been a good day watching that from down here.
Yeah.
And there's nothing. There were manor houses,
Yeah.
but there were only really the two settlements for a long time. And Henry VIII had a hunting lodge here, another house where he kept his ladies on the north side of the green.
Looked getting married, that guy.
A few times.
You've used the local area in your quizzes on several occasions.
Yeah.
Interesting
Well, it's
questions
fun.
about the area.
It's
yeah.
fun. I mean, the first women's county cricket match took place on a field that was over the road.
Okay. Wow.
It's the very first one.
Yeah.
Certainly the very first one recorded. Mary Shelley's daughter,
Really?
Wollstonecraft.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Very Shelley, yeah.
Her daughter ran a school up on the green. Basically, the founder of feminism.
A fine woman indeed.
Indeed. But I mean, the whole place is just interesting. Edgar Allan Poe said that Newington Green was the place where the stench of London finished.
Wow, that's very nice.
This is the
isn't it?
first breath of fresh air you got. But he used to go to school here when he was a kid.
So who would you think is the most famous person from this area? Who would you think?
What, historically?
Historically.
I'd say Mary Wollstonecraft. They're going to put a statue up on the green, which will be good. Daniel Defoe lived on Robinson Crusoe. He lived on the green as well. Lenin lived for a while on Marlborough Grove South.
Wow.
It's just a lot of interesting people because it's a little backwater.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Very nice indeed. So, in your 32 years in Newington Green, what sticks out in your mind? Something that happened, or not necessarily to you, but that you were there, you were a witness to, or anything crazy or good or bad?
I don't know, there's a lot over the years. I mean, you know the Jazz Cafe?
I don't.
Oh, Jazz Cafe over in Camden.
Okay.
It was on Newington Green.
Oh, okay.
But funnily enough, it wasn't the middle class neighbours that shut it down, it was the people in Hathersage who got fed up with all the music.
Really? That's nice though.
And the rowdies. But I mean, that was here for quite a few years, and that was good. That was good. 59. You know the little restaurant? It's called 50.
Oh.
It's now a cheese shop.
Oh, I know the one. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was it.
That's
Okay.
where it was. So it wasn't very big. It goes back a lot further than you think.
Yeah.
But they organised. There was a fabulous jazz festival on the Green one year.
Hmm.
Just a whole weekend. It was great. Really, really good.
Nice. Interesting.
Interesting one in here. Years ago. I was having an 2015. This is the gap in my doing the quiz here. I was having an interview in the morning for another project management job in North London, which went very strangely, and I didn't really understand it. And I left, and outside was very strange as well. Got back here, and I went to get a cheque for a history talk. I done walk talk in here, and they asked me to sign for the cheque, and my hand wouldn't work. So I got back to here, where I was going to meet my wife, and she came in and said, "Are you all right?" And I said, "No." She said, "What's wrong?" And I said, "I think I had a stroke," which it wasn't. But she said, "What do you want to do? Do you want an ambulance?" I said, "Yes." So the bar staff here called for an ambulance. It was a two and a half hour wait for the ambulance to turn up.
Yeah.
But then they came, I was sitting over there, they came and they talked to me, took me out, put me in the ambulance, talked to me, and they said, "Right, we're going down to Royal London in Whitechapel, because that's the best place for you." And it was a brain hemorrhage, subdural brain hemorrhage, which somebody my age would kill 80%, something like that.
That's crazy.
I was very, very lucky. So, I mean, I had 4.5 months. I couldn't do the quiz really. But then I'd sort of got my confidence back, and the idea of standing up in front of people. Because early on I couldn't talk.
Of course.
And then we started. And the cryptic quizzes were superb because it's all interconnected with everything.
Yeah, of course.
Everything I do is interconnected.
Yeah.
It helped build my brain back.
Oh, good.
Very quickly.
Yeah. Well,
which is good. So,
it's a very, very serious
thank
condition.
you, Alma, for putting me in the state I'm in now.
I'm delighted to still have you around.
Yeah. I enjoy them. I mean, I've got to be honest. This is all getting farther away. I've done over 200 quizzes here now already. And at some point I will do something with this because they're not like anybody else's quizzes.
They're not, but the quiz itself, what has it done to your life? I mean, it's just something you enjoy.
Get
out of the house.
At that period after the brain hemorrhage, it got me thinking, researching and learning. It got me up in front of people, talking to people. It was tremendous because what had happened in the October, and this is why I got the job I have now. Somebody taken pity on me basically and said, "Look, can you?" Because I couldn't carry on doing any more work. And they said, "Look, can you come in the nursery and do 2 hours every night on reception?" So it's 10 hours a week. Very nice, and that was from October. And that helped, but I mean the quiz really changed me back into somebody that I wasn't before. It's a bit different,
Great, yeah.
but you know, it just got me going completely.
Absolutely fantastic.
And it's fun. It's fun. I look forward to it every week.
Yeah. You can settle down afterwards, have a couple of pints before you go home.
Certainly can.
Watch the golf with me.
Sometimes.
As you're walking about, or you're out for a drink with your wife and wherever, do people ever recognise you from here, or come up and say, "Are you the quiz man?" or "There's the quiz man"? Or
Yeah.
yeah,
it's very funny when it happens in other pubs because it's a drinking situation, but it's not the same pub, and you can see them trying to work out in their heads where they see me from, which is nice.
very good.
But it's good because I used to run a volunteer organisation here for about 10 years. So there's all the sort of people that knew me from that. There's all the people from the quiz, and then it's all the parents from the nursery as well.
Yeah.
You know? And sometimes it takes me a very long time to get from A to B when I'm just talking to people.
Well, of course, yeah. It stops you.
This is good fun.
No, it's great. Give the quiz a plug.
Yeah, okay, right. I'm a quiz every Sunday, 8 p.m. £50 bar tab for the winners. Wine and chocolate for second place. Then chocolate. Exercise your brain.
Exactly.
It's good stuff.
Every Sunday?
Every Sunday, without fail.